Hi guys. So for some reason I'm always doing videos when I just get up in the morning. It's just I feel like doing them when I get up. I'm like, I need to vlog, for some reason when I wake up in the morning sometimes. On days that I vlog that I've just waken up, Well, I'm sorry for not updating you guys as much. I've just been having so much stuff to do. I work full time, and I'm trying to plan a wedding that is here in 9 months. My wedding, of course, and also I'm trying to conceive. So it's a lot going on, and I'm sorry to not vlog, but anyways, I'm going to update you guys and tell you guys what's going on. Today I am 6 or 7 DPO. And that's it, and I'll explain why I say 6 or 7 DPO. On cycle day 15, I was... Actually, let's rewind a little bit. I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more of those clear blue advanced ovulation tests. I told myself I wouldn't buy any more of those. Only because I got tired of seeing the blinking smiley face last cycle. And I just felt like I didn't want to go through that again this cycle. But I caved and I bought it. I was taking those ovulation strips that you get off of Amazon, those cheapy ones. I was taking those, and I was just like, I have to know. I have to see if I'm at least producing estrogen, or if I'm getting at least a blinking smiley face right now, because I just kept getting negative ovulation tests. So on cycle day, I bought these on cycle day 13, and I took it, and it was an open circle. So I was like, okay, it's my first time taking this test, so maybe it just gives you an open circle all the time when you first take it, because last time when I first took it, I got an open circle the first time, and I was like, maybe that's just how it does, So on cycle day 14, I took it that morning, and same deal, same thing, open circle. So I was like, I was starting to get a little discouraged, like I wasn't going to ovulate. I hadn't felt any cramping, anything like last cycle. Last cycle I knew I was going to ovulate, or something was going to go on in my ovaries, because they were cramping, and when I stood up, if I put pressure on them, I could feel them. It was just... So I was getting a little bit discouraged, and we had a little baby dance session on cycle day 14, and I don't know, I felt like it wasn't going to happen, So, cycle day 15 came around, and I woke up, and I was dizzy. When I looked to the left or the right, I was dizzy. When I drove down to Sarasota to go get my friend, this is like a 20-minute drive from my house. I drove to go pick my best friend and her children up, and we were going to go shopping and everything, and I was so dizzy. It was like I just couldn't even focus on the road. It was so weird. I've never felt that in my whole life, dizzy like that. And I couldn't think of any reason why I felt that way. I thought maybe my iron was low or something, like something wasn't right. My sugar was low or something, but I checked my blood sugar, and my blood sugar was okay. I can't check my iron or anything, but I tried to eat stuff that was high in iron, and but that whole day I just didn't feel good at all. And that morning when I woke up, I took the clear blue test again, and it was an open circle, and a negative, obviously, on my OPK test. And I was just so discouraged. I was so discouraged that day. I just don't know. how I got through that day. I was so discouraged. I just knew that it wasn't going to happen this time. Because I wasn't even getting blinking smiley faces, you know. So I got home that night and I sat down with Jason and I was like, you know, I'm really discouraged, you know, and I feel like after this cycle, I don't want to do it no more. I want to wait till at least after we get married and all that, you know, because I've been stressing a lot about this. And, you know, there's a lot going on with me having this full-time job, you know, with my residence and, you know, everything that goes on there, having to worry about giving people the right medication and all that stuff, you know. That is stressful on its own. And then trying to plan a wedding that's 9 months away is also really stressful. And trying to conceive and being infertile, it's just, I honestly don't even know how I'm juggling this without having a nervous breakdown. But anyways, back to my story. On cycle day 15, you know, that night when I got home, I was just telling Jason that I was discouraged. I don't want to do it after this cycle is over with. I don't want to, because, you know, I just felt like I had to focus on at least one thing. I couldn't focus on the wedding. You know, I couldn't do it. I just can't do it anymore. And that same night, I didn't feel anything. I just felt dizzy and just didn't feel good. And I went to the bathroom. I used the bathroom and I was like, okay, you know, let me just test, because in my mind I'm thinking, you know, I'm just over it. I'm not even going to test anymore, anything. But I was like, I'm just going to test just because I don't know what made me test what. I don't know. I just tested. When I got in the bathroom, I used it in the cup and I dipped the clear blue monitor and then I dipped the OPK. And actually, yeah, I dipped the OPK first and then I dipped the clear blue monitor, like at the same. I dipped the OPK, took it out, dipped the monitor, took it out. And you know, the OPK is faster than the clear blue monitor. It's like way faster. So I started noticing on the OPK that there was 2 lines on there that were starting to look identical, and I was like, you know, lifting, ducking it. You know, I was just, and so I had to come out. Sorry, y'all, my arm is itching. So I had to come out and ask Jason if it was the same color or if it was me that thought it was the same color, and he said no, it's the same color. And I dipped down underneath the lamp to look down, like I bent down, I like squatted next to the side table under the lamp to make sure, you know, I'm checking. And when I stood back up, I felt excruciating pain in my ovaries all of a sudden. It was like the blink of an eye. When I stood up, the pain was there, and I was like, holy crap. Like, I didn't feel anything all this time, and then I bend down and stand up, and I was like scrunched over. I had to kind of like waddle to the bathroom to go see the clear blue test, because I knew by that time that one would be done. And when I went in there, the clear blue test had a standard smiley face. There was no blinking smiley face. I never got a blinking smiley face. It went straight from an open circle to a standstill smiley face. Don't know. I don't know. It was so crazy. I don't know. This cycle has been so crazy. No symptoms from the Clomid, nothing. But on that day, cycle day 15, I believe I ovulated on that day. I felt so much pain that day, and we baby danced again that day. And I don't know, I felt very hopeful after that. I was like, you know, this could be it. We baby danced yesterday, not even knowing that I'd ovulate today. And the weird thing was, he had a sperm analysis that he scheduled for that Friday. That was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? It was Thursday that I ovulated. It was on a Thursday. And he scheduled to have a sperm analysis done for that Friday, but we weren't supposed to baby dance any day, like 2 or 3 days before he has to get his sperm analysis. But he scheduled it like on Monday or something, and he was supposed to go in Friday. But they called him on Tuesday and told him that he couldn't come in Friday, that he has to come in next week Friday, which is this Friday coming up, tomorrow. He's got to go in and get his sperm analysis done. And I thought that was so strange because I had no idea I was going to ovulate. He had no idea I was going to ovulate. The doctors obviously didn't have an idea that I was going to ovulate, but they wanted to reschedule it for some other reasons, I guess they had. And if he would have still had to get that sperm analysis, we would have never been able to baby dance that day. And I thought that was just so weird. And another weird thing, which this could definitely probably be my cycle, the one, because I'm not getting hopeful. I'm not getting like, oh my gosh, this is it, kind of attitude. I'm getting more of a like things that go wrong, things that keep going wrong. This will obviously be my cycle kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I have a weird, I don't know if that even made sense, but like, my baby would be my due date would be on March 14th, 2015. And I'm getting married March 15th, or 14th, 2014, sorry. And I'm getting married March 15th, 2014. So my due date would be the day before my wedding, which is really funny. I was like, wow, if this cycle I got pregnant, my due date would be the day before my wedding. Which I know I probably wouldn't have the baby that day, but I'm just saying that it's so weird that that'll be my due date. But, and then we wouldn't be able to go on a honeymoon, like, if we had to fly or anything like that. So I thought that was probably kind of crazy. And the way it just happened, the way I ovulated and the way things went, I just felt like it was just so crazy. I don't know, it was weird how I never got that that blinking smiley face, and it went straight to that. I don't even know if that's faulty. I don't know if that mean I ovulated or what. But the reason I say though too is that I'm 6 or 7 DPO today is because I feel like I ovulated on cycle day 15 because of the pain, the way I felt. But on Fertility Friend, it says that I ovulated on cycle day 16, which was the next day after that. I don't know, but we baby danced all 3 days, the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th cycle day. And the only symptom that I can say I've had so far with me symptom spotting now that I'm 6 DPO, or yesterday when I was 5 or 7, or 5 to 6 DPO yesterday, 6 to 7 DPO today. Yesterday, I felt like I had been going to the bathroom an awful lot. I don't know, urinate. I felt like I had like frequent urination, frequent. Like an hour before Jason got home from work, I had went to the bathroom like 3 times before he got home, like 3 times in that hour. And it wasn't like UTI sort of going to the bathroom. It was more like I had drank a gallon of water and I felt like I had to pee. Like sometimes when you have like a UTI and stuff, you know how you have to go to the bathroom, but just a little bit comes out. No, it was full on, like, yeah. So I felt like that was something to put on my Fertility Friend today as a symptom. And that was pretty much it. And I've been feeling some, I won't say cramps. I say more of a like heavy feeling in there, like like my lining's building up and it's getting heavier in my uterus or something. Like that's how I feel. I feel like heaviness down there, like Aunt Flo's coming soon. Which she's not due until cycle day 30, and today is, what is today's cycle day for me? I don't even know what cycle day I'm on. I just know I'm 6 DPO, 6 or 7 DPO. I think I'm cycle day 24 today. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. No, cycle day 21. Or I don't know. I don't know what cycle day I'm on, but I do know I'm 6 or 7 DPO. I can't even think right now. But anyways, you guys, If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but this is trial and error, I guess. These 3 months that I'm taking the Clomid, I'm not being monitored until the 4th month that I take the Clomid. So I have one more Clomid cycle after this one if I'm not pregnant. And then I'm going to go back to my doctor and she's going to start monitoring me and all that good stuff. So fingers crossed, and baby does to everybody that, you know, you guys get your big fat positive soon. I am not feeling like this is going to be my cycle, really, honestly, deep down. But I don't know. I don't feel anything like nausea or anything like that. I know I'm only 6 or 7 DPO, and that's really early, but I just feel like a lot of women have symptoms and stuff during this time. I don't know if they're like milking it or what, but I know that they have symptoms and they, you know, tell you, oh, I'm having these symptoms, I feel this, my breast hurt, you know, but, and I know it still can happen if you don't have symptoms and stuff, but, and I'm sorry you guys for making this video so long. I just felt like talking. I guess it felt like sharing my little story with you guys and updating you on my cycle and what has happened. And then I'll try to update when test time comes. I figured I'll wait to see if Aunt Flo comes first, and if she doesn't, then I'll test, because I just don't want to go through seeing a big fat positive or a big fat negative, you know, every day because I'm testing too early, you know. I don't know. I'm just in a kind of down mood today for some reason. I don't even know. Maybe that's a symptom. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. So I'll see you guys next vlog. And please comment, rate, subscribe. And sorry that this was such a long, like, dragged out video, but it's just how I felt today. So, you know, I have my good days and I have my days like this. So, all right, thank you. Bye.